The Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 13, The Same Boat. Episode 13 of The Walking Dead Season 6, The Same Boat, is an intense, character-driven episode that focuses on Carol and Maggie as they navigate a deadly hostage situation. The episode explores themes of power, morality, and resilience, providing deep insight into Carol's inner struggles and Maggie's determination. Plot summary. The episode begins immediately after the events of Episode 12, with Carol and Maggie captured by a group of saviors who are using them as leverage against Rick's group. The saviors, led by Paula, are a hardened and ruthless group who mirror Rick's survivors in their commitment to survival. Paula is cold and pragmatic, clearly a leader shaped by the apocalypse. Carol, appearing meek and frightened, subtly manipulates the saviors by feigning helplessness. She hyperventilates and clutches a rosary, giving the impression that she is weak and unthreatening. Maggie, on the other hand, remains defiant and sharp, refusing to show fear despite the danger they face. The saviors take the women to a safe house, a slaughterhouse, where they plan to wait for reinforcements before negotiating with Rick. While held captive, Carol observes her captors closely, noting their dynamics and vulnerabilities. Paula and her group reveal pieces of their backstories, providing insight into how they've survived and why they've become so ruthless. Through their conversations, Carol and Maggie learn more about the saviors' brutal way of life, including their willingness to kill anyone who opposes them. These interactions underscore the moral complexity of survival, as both groups have done terrible things to protect themselves. As the saviors communicate with Rick over the radio, tensions rise. Rick, confident and uncompromising, warns Paula to release Carol and Maggie or face dire consequences. Paula remains unfazed, believing her group holds the upper hand. Carol and Maggie seize an opportunity to escape, using their captors' overconfidence against them. Carol's act of vulnerability turns out to be a calculated strategy, as she overcomes her captors with brutal efficiency. Maggie, driven by her maternal instincts and determination, demonstrates her own ruthlessness as they work together to turn the tables. The women systematically take out Paula's group, using their knowledge of the environment to their advantage. In a particularly harrowing moment, Carol sets a trap, leading walkers to attack the remaining saviors in the slaughterhouse. The combination of the walkers and Carol's ingenuity results in a gruesome yet effective resolution. The final confrontation between Carol and Paula is tense and personal. Paula underestimates Carol's resolve, but Carol's inner conflict about killing is evident. Ultimately, she kills Paula to protect Maggie, solidifying her role as both a protector and a survivor. The episode ends with Carol and Maggie escaping the slaughterhouse and reuniting with Rick and the rest of the group. Carol, visibly shaken, clutches her rosary and reflects on the violence she has committed, hinting at her growing struggle with the morality of survival. Key themes: morality and survival. The episode delves into the moral ambiguities of survival, highlighting the thin line between heroes and villains in a world where survival often requires brutal choices. Power and manipulation. Carol's ability to manipulate her captors by appearing weak demonstrates the power of psychological warfare and strategy in the apocalypse. Resilience and strength. Maggie's determination to protect herself and her unborn child showcases her resilience and willingness to fight for her survival. The cost of violence. Carol's emotional turmoil reflects the psychological toll of taking lives, even when it is necessary for survival. Character development. Carol Pelletier, Carol's inner conflict takes center stage as she grapples with the violence she has committed and the person she has become. Her strategic mind and resourcefulness are on full display, but her emotional struggle hints at a breaking point. Maggie Green, Maggie's fierce determination to survive and protect her child highlights her strength and evolution into a capable leader. Paula serves as a dark mirror to Carol, embodying what Carol might become if she fully embraces ruthlessness without remorse. Memorable moments. Carol feigning helplessness while secretly planning her escape, showcasing her cunning and strategic thinking. Maggie's transformation into a fierce protector, willing to do whatever it takes to survive. The gruesome trap Carol sets for the saviors, using walkers to turn the tide in their favor. Carol's final confrontation with Paula, A tense and emotionally charged moment that highlights the stakes of survival. The emotional aftermath as Carol and Maggie reunite with the group, their faces reflecting the weight of their experiences. Conclusion. The Same Boat is a tense and emotionally rich episode that provides deep insight into Carol and Maggie's characters. By focusing on their strength, resilience, and moral struggles, the episode offers a compelling exploration of survival in the apocalypse. The dynamic between the Saviors and Rick's group adds depth to the series' ongoing exploration of power and morality, making The Same Boat a standout episode in The Walking Dead Season 6.